What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
Hey, Katie.
Welcome to Lake City, Florida. Not Lakeland, Lake City. I'm already kind of upset because we wanted to eat at this little Cuban place here. It's supposed to be they're open till 6. We pull up and guess what?
Head south toward US 90 East, West US Highway 90.
They are closed.
Yeah.
Not scheduled closed.
Head west
Their
toward
website
US 90 East, West US
doesn't
Highway
say
90.
they're closed, but they're closed. So here we are. We drove over here to get this Cuban food, and now we're gonna have to find somewhere else to eat. So we are in North Florida, and we are expecting snow. I'm not sure if Lake City will get snow tonight or not. We're gonna hope it does because we're probably gonna stay in this area. It is already snowing in the Florida Panhandle like crazy, but I really thought it'd be cooler to get a further south, video. Now I'm looking at the images coming out of the Florida Panhandle, and they got a crap load of snow, so it looks like perhaps that would have been a better plan, but we're here.
Turn left onto US 90 East, West US Highway 90.
One thing that kind of aggravates me about these little rural places like this is kind of like exactly the situation we're right now, where like a restaurant should have been open till 6, but then you show up and it turns out that they closed earlier, or who knows. Like, I just hate the informality of these types of places.
For 1.5 miles.
And at least there is a Cuban restaurant to begin with. Like, it seems like this part of Florida, but I guess maybe they don't have enough customers. Could be the reason why they had to close early.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they don't have enough heater for cold weather. I'm not sure what the deal is, but we're in Lake City, and we are going to try to cover the weather here. Hopefully we get snow. My hope was to stay on this side because I either want to cover Lake City or Jacksonville because it's so much rare for these places to get snow. They get snow in the Florida Panhandle, not as much as we're getting now, but they get it. Over here, it's definitely a rare thing to happen, so we were hoping.
Yeah.
Now, driving around, the first thing I've noticed is a lot of new vehicles, lots of new stores. It seems like economically things here are better than the rest of Florida simply because cost of living here is probably so much more affordable. You see more new trucks and stuff, but like it almost feels like
Brand new Publix.
yeah. It almost feels like going back to like COVID days where like there weren't enough workers type of situation where like, okay, on one end you see more money, like not more money, but like you can tell like when people got trucks and they're putting rims on them and stuff like that, that there's people got a little wiggle room, there's a little money to play with, where that doesn't really exist in like South Florida where people are spending 70% of their income on rent. So like you see here, people have like more, you'll see driving around, there's more throwaway money. No, it's a poor place, but it feels like there's more money being thrown around here than there is in South Florida. A lot of new buildings going in. People put rims on their car like that. People don't have money to do that in South Florida. They're just living kind of suppressed economically. But anyways, we do expect snow tonight, or at least frozen rain.
Yeah.
We'll stay optimistic and hope we get some good snow. And tomorrow we'll drive into the areas that are getting snowed in tonight. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get to see some snow. Now I know the Panhandle is getting more snow. They're already covered in snow. But it's just so much more rare to see snow over here that I'm just hoping that it snows on this side of 75. So I know I'm kind of taking a huge gamble with content creation on that, but I'm just hoping that it snows over here. So we'll see if it happens.
Either way, we'll see some snow.
We'll see some snow in places it's not supposed to snow regardless. That Cedar River seafood looked like it was highly rated.
Yeah.
So we're going for pizza place?
I guess.
Nobody's recognized me today. Not even at that Walmart. I didn't step my foot down. Well, actually, our Lake City videos have gotten a lot of views. Not for their good reasons. Not for good reasons. There's another food truck right there. Is it Cuban?
Huh?
A food truck right there. It's starting to feel more like there's more Hispanics moving up here from South Florida. I think eventually
In a quarter mile,
Lake
slight
City is
right on
probably like the
Florida
next
10
Ocala
East.
is the way I would describe it. Like it's going to be the next Ocala. Which means it's going to change. Prices are going to go up a little bit. People from South Florida will move here. You'll see a little bit more
Slight
diversity
right
in
on Florida
food,
10
a little bit
East.
more real estate appreciation. competition in the labor force because people just can't breathe in South Florida.
Yeah.
If you're up here, you can't blame
Continue
them.
on Florida 10A East for 1 mile.
People are just trying to survive. You guys have no idea. I can guarantee you could probably make more money in this town and pay less rent. Over there, they're making less money and paying more rent. You have no idea how hard it is for people in South Florida. You have to understand that people are just trying to make their lives better. You have to be more understanding to the people that are moving up here because they're not trying to ruin your life. They're just trying to stay alive. And if you think things are hard here, you have no idea. You really don't. Bless your heart, you just don't know. But we're gonna try this pizza place. And also, by the time we arrived here, it was supposed to be snowing.
In a quarter
but
mile, turn right onto South
The
Marion
storm
Avenue.
got backtracked like 4 hours, so even more than that. So there was kind of like a timing error with the predictions. There was a timing error. It was supposed to. By the time we got here, we should have been. So like we didn't want to drive. This person's eating Little Caesars while driving. That's hilarious. Yo, give me a slice. Yo, slice me. Yo, give me a slice.
Dude, you're crazy.
I know. Well, like, there was like a prediction error where, like, by the time we got
Well,
here,
we don't exactly know what's gonna happen with the weather.
we don't. It slowed down, and had I known that, I would have pushed it to Tallahassee and the Panhandle, but we didn't. It was just a miscalculation. And that kind of messed us up because, like, had I known that I could have driven straight to Tallahassee, I would have driven straight to Tallahassee and been in the Panhandle or Panama City. But it looked like, when you looked at the weather, it looked like by 3:30 to 5, it was all going to be like icy roads. Like, you saw a truck that just went by. He's got the new truck, the lift kit, and the wheels. That's throw around money. People don't have that in South Florida.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying everybody here is living better, but like there's people here that are breathing. Like they're able to say, okay, I want to do this with $40,000 just to do it. Birds. So yeah, I mean, like the problem was
Turn right onto South Marion
we kind of
Avenue.
got mixed up with the weather prediction. And had I known, I would have pushed further. But
At the light, turn right onto South Marion
What are you
Avenue,
gonna do?
then turn right onto West Montgomery Street.
things do look better here than last time we were here. There's definitely,
Yeah.
even on Google Maps, when you go on Google Maps, like you can look at, there's always traffic here now, which means there's economy, there's people are doing stuff. The town's got more life to it than before. So
Turn
there's
right
supposed to
onto
be
West
some little
Montgomery
pizza place
Street.
back in
Then
here
your
somewhere.
destination will be on the right.
Okay, get some pizza here. Looks good. We'll find out. I'm really disappointed that Cuban
Your
place
destination is
was
on the
closed,
right.
but I'm not even surprised. That's usually how it goes with Cuban places.
Yeah.
In places like this, they have to close early. They don't have enough customers. Okay, if you pull out, I can pull in. There you go. There you go. We're gonna eat right here.
This is not a sit-down place.
There's not. Can I say? Do I have to take it to go?
Yep.
Well, then we'll have to eat it at the hotel, okay? Because this town doesn't really have a lot of
Yeah.
food. That's one thing about this town. It's like, I don't know. I have not had good luck with food in this part of Florida.
You just have to eat it.
These are like exit. Like the Valdosta and Tifton are the same.
Yeah.
They're like-
Although we found a new place in Valdosta.
we did. And it's not that far from here. Dang. Huh. We're here.